You joined OnlyFans the night you turned 18?
I think so, yeah.
And people subscribed right away?
Yeah.
Should they be in jail?
Yeah.
Y'all, Bhad Bhabie wants the creeps who subscribed to her OF just 5 days after she turned 18 to go to prison. But that's not all she said, because these creeps even go as far as to send her inappropriate pics of themselves in her DMs. Her father, on the other hand, believes that these creeps have been stalking and low-key grooming her ever since she was a minor. Loves, this story is insane. So let's get into it. So Danielle Bregoli, aka Bhad Bhabie, is no stranger to controversies. Ever since her infamous Dr. Phil interview, she has been making headlines every step of the way. But this recent news from her has people very concerned. For those who don't know, Bhad Bhabie turned 18 back in 2021. And just 5 days after that, she announced to the world that she would be creating an account. She was a hit on the platform since the first second. Loves, she made over $1 million in just her first 6 hours. But as we know now, there is a sickening truth behind all of that success. Bhad Bhabie recently revealed that most of the people who sub to her OF are actually old, creepy men who most likely have daughters her own age. Bhad Bhabie now says that she thinks those guys should be put in prison because who just does that to a girl who barely turned 18?
Then OnlyFans happens. Like, did you know that it was going to be as huge as it was? Because you made $50 million the first year or something crazy? Yeah. So, did you have an idea? Like, did you know that you had that audience of, like, grown men?
I don't know. I wasn't really thinking much of it at the time.
But it doesn't stop there. Apparently, these creeps even go as far as to send her inappropriate messages and pics in her DMs, even though Bhad Bhabie has repeatedly said that she would not be posting any explicit and inappropriate things on her account. This news has angered a lot of people. Just look at their reactions online. Am I the only one deeply disturbed by this, considering she was sexualized by grown-ass men since she was 14? Also, OF is a disease at this point for young girls to immediately turn to as soon as they turn 18. Dudes really looked at Bhad Bhabie sexual a child waiting for her to turn 18 and cop the OF. The amount of people that waited for her to turn 18, sick. Nah, this is definitely illegal. Not y'all grooming young girls into having OF and painting a false picture of success. After a week she turned 18, that's sick. People waiting for her to become legal. The ish around children is disgusting. Loves, this issue caused a huge debate online. Most people believed that it wasn't okay how old men waited for a barely legal girl to turn 18 so they could prey on her. And one of the people who were of this opinion was Bhad Bhabie's estranged father. In an interview with The Sun, Bhad Bhabie's dad said that he was extremely worried about his daughter being on such a platform when she was still so young. In fact, he made a shocking claim saying that he believed Bhad Bhabie was groomed by the people around her ever since she was young into joining OF. He said, was she groomed? Absolutely. With the way she dressed, the way she acted, everything was related and encouraged by people around her. Who in their right minds thinks, she just turned 18, so now it's time to make money on OF? You don't think of that in a few days. There must have been some preparation when she was under 18. It's not normal to pay to see a barely legal girl explicitly. Bhad Bhabie's dad also added that the people around Bhad Bhabie are just using her as a cash cow, and they see her as another product to make their quest in making money. Everyone around her just wants her to make money. She doesn't rap anymore, she doesn't sing, she doesn't go on tour, she sits in her house and she does her OF. I don't know how many hours a day they are telling her to do it, but to make that kind of money must be time consuming. I know there's a leaked video of her with a bunch of girls doing things. You don't just come up with an idea like that and then all of a sudden generate that amount of people and the amount of money. You have to prepare. It is pre-planned. Not gonna lie, loves, her dad might be onto something with all his claims that Bhad Bhabie's OF career was pre-planned. He might even be saying it right that she was groomed when she was 17 years old, because Bhad Bhabie revealed that she was still 17 and she had already begun getting body enhancements. She was getting everything done, lip filler, veneers, she even got injections to make her behind bigger. Bhad Bhabie was changing her body so much that when people started noticing these changes, she became unrecognizable to many people, which eventually led to her getting accused accused of blackfishing. Just look at the backlash she got after debuting her new look for Contrast magazine in 2021. This is a real case of blackfishing. Seems really black in these photos. She's looking a different race every other day. She transitioned into black and Asian at the same time. Damn. Loves. Now do you see why her father was concerned about her? It's like the people around her have been planning for a long time to see her becoming an OF creator, which low-key put her in the sights of the creepy old men to prey on. In light of her father's grooming allegations, people even started questioning her dating history, because among her first rumored boyfriends was Trippie Redd. The two were rumored to be dating back when Bhad Bhabie was just 15 years old and Trippie was 19 years. That's a huge gap, but Bhad Bhabie at the time said that there wasn't anything wrong going on because they allegedly started dating when they were minors. However, the couple had a complicated relationship which went viral when one time Bhad Bhabie posted a screenshot of their conversation asking Trippie to come over with the caption, "Oh, but 69 the one who like little girls." After her relationship with Trippie had ended, a Snapchat story of Bhad Bhabie with a guy whose tattoos looked a lot like Nba Youngboy surfaced. Rumors started spreading that the two were dating, but none of them confirmed anything. However, in 2019, when she was just 16, a pic of her arm with his name tattooed on it started going viral. She started getting a lot of backlash for getting his name tattooed on her. Loves, keep in mind that he was 20 and Bhad Bhabie was just 16 when they were rumored to be dating. However, Bhad Bhabie denied the rumors and took to her IG Live to set the record straight.
No one's saying I'm with him. No one's saying no type of shit like that. The tattoo has been there for a while now. I just decided to get it redone. That's all it is. Like, y'all don't know nothing. It's so crazy.
She basically came out and said she had gotten a tattoo and then had it redone. The tattoo had nothing to do with him, and she told people to mind their business and that the two weren't together. Now, the shocking thing is that another clip of a podcast started going viral in which she could be heard implying that he was her first love. Y'all keep in mind that at this time, people were constantly telling her that he had a girlfriend. Honey, these two had one of the most complicated, not a relationships ever. But one of her most complicated relationships came afterwards when she began dating Young Bands. Rumors of their relationship began after Young Bands was seen in the background of Bhad Bhabie's video. This relationship seemed not to sit comfortably with people because Bhad Bhabie was 17 at the time and Young Bands was 20. The backlash from this relationship was so great that Bhad Bhabie had to come and defend Young Bands when a person suggested that their relationship was illegal and Young Bands could go to jail. Bhad Bhabie came to her new boyfriend's defense saying, "A 3-year age difference cannot make someone get a charge. Damn, y'all kids are dumb and know what the y'all be talking about." And guys, to make the situation even worse, Bhad Bhabie went and got Young Band's name tattooed on her leg. This happened after Bands allegedly took to his IG to write, "If you love me, get my name tattooed." This whole situation made people even more uncomfortable. Young Bands is dating Bhad Bhabie, I just can't. So apparently Young Bands is dating Bhad Bhabie. Bruh, somebody lock this man up. Young Bands and Bhad Bhabie are dating. I feel degraded, thrown to the side, and disgusted. Now, the big question on everyone's mind is who is leading Bhad Bhabie to make all these questionable decisions? Since her dad isn't really in the picture, it's only her mom that has always been by her side. She is even the one who signed up Bhad Bhabie to go on Dr. Phil in the first place. However, Bhad Bhabie and her mom have a very, very complicated relationship. Their relationship has often come under fire, with her mom getting accused of abuse and taking advantage of Bhad Bhabie. Well, her mother Barbara raised Bhad Bhabie as a single mom, and she had to go through a lot. She even battled cancer at one point. Bhabie and her mom were always conflicting, even from a young age, so much so that her mom had to take her to be transferred to an alternative school, and there she started hanging out with the wrong people. She was skipping classes and getting into all sorts of trouble until one day she began petty theft, even getting violent to her mom and others around her. Now, of course, on seeing this, Barbara soon realized Bhabie needed special help. That's when she decided to seek out Dr. Phil. We all know how their time on the show went down. I won't even get into that issue today, but on the show we quickly discovered how complicated their relationship was because, according to Barbara, things were so bad between them that Bhabie had allegedly tried to frame her for a crime. After this, Bhabie had already shot to stardom, and she had a couple of songs out that seemed to be doing well until a clip of her mom and her physically fighting started started going viral. Apparently, the fight was recorded a while before the mother and daughter appeared on Dr. Phil, and the video was allegedly leaked by Bhad Bhabie's former friend after she was kicked out of their house, Barbara. This started a rumor with people concerned that Bhad Bhabie was getting mistreated by her mom. But Bhad Bhabie came out and said the fight wasn't real and that they were actually play fighting in the infamous video. Bhad Bhabie defended her mom and said she wasn't abusing her. But soon after that scandal had died down, Barbara was back in the headlines again. But this time it was because another video leaked and Barbara could be heard shouting really nasty stuff at a girl Bhad Bhabie was talking to on the phone. This looked really bad. A lot of people even began saying that Barbara was a negative influence on Bhad Bhabie. Fast forward to a recent interview that Bhad Bhabie did, and she said that before she started her OnlyFans account, she was broke. This is despite having multiple hit songs. According to Bhad Bhabie, despite all the money she was making, her mom had control over everything since she was still a minor. Bhabie said that her mom only let her spend up to $500 of her own money.
But I was actually broke as fuck before I started OnlyFans.
No way.
Like, I was actually broke as fuck. Like, I barely had shit. Like, my mom was in control of my money, so she was doing whatever she wanted to do. And I had a $500 limit on my card.
Now, after her OF took off, Bhad Bhabie has made nearly $50 million. And when she was asked what her mom thinks of her OF career, she said that her mom doesn't mind it. In fact, she encourages it. Not gonna lie, Bhad Bhabie lives a complicated life. Things look like they were set in place since she got famous to get where she is today. Some have speculated that the reason she was constantly dating guys who were adults and she was just a minor was to slowly introduce her to a more and more mature audience, even though she was just a child. Even her body enhancement procedures were all in preparation for her OF career. Why anyone would carefully groom a girl from such a young age as her dad alleges, well, nobody truly knows that answer. Now, Bhad Bhabie has just announced that she's pregnant, and hopefully this might be the change that she needs to get to the next step in her life. What do you guys think of this whole messed up Bhad Bhabie situation? Let me know in the comments. Till next time, bye loves!